so nice. You are gonna give something nice to somebody in your life who you care about, so much. Okay? So the beginning of this week is going to start, my gorgeous Torini, with you giving something so nice, like a really nice gift or like a really nice present to somebody in your life who you really adore, who you really love, and this person loves you as well. So you really are gonna absolutely love this. Whatever you give to this person, it is indeed the right present, it is indeed the right gift, because this person is gonna absolutely love this. This person is instantly going to have such a big smile on their face, and you're gonna be even happier when you see and when you realize how happy this person is going to be, because you're gonna give them exactly what they needed, you're gonna give them exactly what they wanted. With other words, you're gonna give them something rather special, okay? And that in itself is gonna mean to you so much. But this in itself, it's actually gonna be a really, really positive experience for you. This in itself is going to be a really beautiful experience for you, my gorgeous Torini. Not only because it's going to mean to you so much that you gave to somebody who means to you a lot, a really nice gift that they are so pleased with, but you are also going to have such a beautiful experience through all this. And you're not going to be able to help yourself but to think about your past, to think about, your childhood. Something is going to be triggered within you, when it comes to this situation. And there is no doubt in my mind that you are going to be so nostalgic after that moment in time. You're going to be so nostalgic, and now you're suddenly going to be thinking about your past, you're going to be thinking about your childhood, you're going to be thinking about your life from a very long time ago. You're not going to be down or anything, you're actually going to be in a really good mood. But what you're going to realize is, through all these thoughts, what's missing in your life. You're gonna realize, my gorgeous Torini, what's missing in your life, and what is what's missing in your life so much. And you're gonna be thinking about it quite a lot, and that in itself, it's also at the same time, it's not only about you realizing what's missing in your life, but it's also about you realizing at the same time a major potential that you have been maybe even ignoring. It's to do with your past, it's to do with your childhood, but it's also to do with this moment where you're going to open your eyes and you're going to realize how important this, what you're going to understand here, is going to be when it comes to your future. You are going to realize such a major potential here as well, okay? And this in itself, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to lead towards you, kind of gaining confidence. You're gonna gain confidence. You are going to accept a challenge, because you're not going to be able to stop thinking about this whatsoever. But what I didn't mention is that, over the next couple of days, there are very interesting things that are actually going to happen to you. After you realize this, after you kind of focus on your childhood, and after you realize this potential, after you realize what's missing in your life, that's the bottom line. By focusing on your childhood, you're gonna realize right now what's missing in your life, my gorgeous Torini, big time. But then by thinking about what's missing in your life, you're also kind of gonna realize, oh my God, a major potential when it comes to other things, when it comes to your life right now, when it comes to your future. And it's all gonna stem from the fact, from what you're gonna realize that's missing in your life. And it's like really a lot to do with your past, for example. And what I was going to say is that over the next couple of days, there are very interesting situations you will go through. And these few interesting situations for the first time in your life, there are certain experience you are going to have for the first time in your life. And this brand new experience, the brand new experiences you're going to have for the first time in your life over the next couple of days, they're going to be 2 or 3 of them. But what's going to blow you away is that these brand new experiences are really completely going to remind you of this situation. These brand new experiences are also going to come to you like this confirmation that most certainly, most importantly, you need to do something about this immediately. This is so difficult to explain, but the way you're going to feel in your soul, oh my God, it's going to be undeniable. Okay, it's going to be absolutely undeniable, and you will see what I mean. And it's not only that, you're going to find yourself exploring something based on one of the brand new experiences you're going to have over the next couple of days. You're going to find yourself exploring something really specific. It's to do with you exploring more about that brand new experiences, but it's going to lead towards you exploring your options when it comes to this potential that you've actually realized. And once you find yourself on that path, you're also going to hear something, oh my God, you're going to hear this invaluable information, how to make your first step. You're going to hear just out of the blue how to make your first step, how to make your first move. Oh my God, at that moment in time, you just really need to see this as the beautiful key being given to you, my gorgeous Torini. At that moment in time, you need to see this as this beautiful, gorgeous, spiritual key being given to you. And once you get this spiritual key, oh my God, once you unlock this door, oh my God, your life is never ever going to be the same after this moment, after this point onwards. You need to understand that there is a reason why this is happening. You have been prepared for this, my gorgeous Torini, for a very, very long time. Sometimes on purpose, we must forget about certain things in life. And that gives us time to absorb different things in life, to go through new experiences, so we can give ourselves to these new experiences without anything holding us back. And that's the point. That's why we need to disconnect with certain things that we are destined for. There is a point, there is a reason why we forget about certain things. There is a reason why we need to disconnect, because otherwise certain things wouldn't get our full attention if we are constantly longing towards something at the back of our mind. This is also preventing us from reaching our full potential in life. And that's why, boom, certain things just need to disappear from the horizon just for a while. And now it's time. Now it's time, my gorgeous Torini. Okay, look how much is going to take place, and look how much it's actually going to happen at around the beginning of this week. So you are, through all this, you are gonna, this is what I was meant to say before, through all this, at the end of the day, at around the beginning of this week, you are going to gain so much confidence that you want to do this. You will gain confidence, and you will accept a challenge, to define and create a strategy, because right now, my gorgeous Torini, you are going to find yourself on this path of this transformation. You're not going to be able to avoid. You're not going to be able to ignore. You can try, baby, but this is going to be popping up like all the time, every now and then, until you take this very seriously. But I don't need to tell you this, because this is going to be absolutely obvious. This is the beginning of your transformation. This is the beginning of a radical change in your life. Okay, the beginning of a radical change in your life. So naturally, you will feel this really powerful insight, and clarity. You will intuitively know, that this is something that you just need to do. You just need to do. And I wouldn't even be surprised if there are like few people in your life, like kind of like, what are you talking about? Where is this coming from? I think that certain people in your life are actually going to be surprised, but not in a bad way, bad way, but they are gonna be able, they are gonna be able to see this different side to you. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing whatsoever. But they will be able to feel and see this different side to you, different energy. And actually, they are going to absolutely love it, to be quite honest with you. But then again, you do need to be a little bit extra cautious when it comes to all this. It's not a warning, baby. You will realize that you need to be extra cautious when it comes to all this, especially when it comes to certain things you are going to need to practice. There are certain things that you're going to need to practice. And this is what I need you to be extra cautious about. Because at this stage right now, you're going to become so excited. You're going to become so ecstatic. And I don't want you to just, miss out on what you need to practice on. What you need to practice, for example. This is very important. So this is something that you need to be be extra cautious about. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, do you know what? You are going to have a very unusual dream. You're going to have a very unusual dream. This dream is again going to be different. This dream is again going to be bizarre. This dream is again going to be very, very vivid. And based on this dream, you will know, oh my God, it's like a revelation. This is like a revelation in your dream. And you will know what do you need to be patient, keep on being patient about. This is an important sign. This is an important warning. This is a revelation. This is not a dream, but it's a revelation. But it's going to come in your dream. And you're going to be reminded of what do you need to be more patient about. And it's clearly telling me that something you wanted to walk away from, something that you wanted to stop doing, something that you wanted to sacrifice. Maybe it was some kind of a compromise you were about to make, and now you are going to change your mind. And let me tell you that some of you will remember this dream clearly. Some of you will remember this dream clearly. And some of you will not remember this dream, but as soon as you wake up in the morning, you are gonna have this on your mind. You are gonna, boom, you're just instantly going to have on your mind, whoa, what do you need to keep on being patient about? And it was something that you wanted to stop doing. It's something you wanted to walk away from. It's something that you thought it came to an end. And this is really gonna kind of confuse you to start with, but I'm so glad you're not gonna give in to this confusion and you're gonna take this seriously. So some of you are gonna remember this dream clearly, this revelation, where you will know it's gonna be highlighted what you need to be patient about. And some of you who don't remember this dream clearly, or who don't remember this dream at all, as soon as you wake up in the morning, at around the midweek, you are instantly going to have this insight, boom, what do you need to be a little bit more patient about? And you will know that this is coming from somewhere different, from a different dimension. You will know that this is coming from somewhere really, really sacred, because you are extremely spiritual and you are extremely intuitive, my gorgeous Torini, yourself. This is just so important for you to understand. And also, within the next few days after this moment in time, you are also gonna have such a wise advice, my gorgeous Torini, how to actually speed this up, You're going to have such a wise advice from somebody extremely wise, somebody so smart, somebody so clever. And you are going to just rush to do this. There is a certain step that you're going to make, and you're going to feel so passionate about. This is about to revive you, seriously. You're going to feel so passionate about this step that you're going to make. And you're going to have a beautiful, inspirational experience, because you will know that you did the right thing. You will know that you did the right thing. Nobody will need to confirm this to you, because you will know at that moment in time that you did the right thing. And at that moment in time, the whole new phase of your life is about to begin, is about to start. The whole new phase is about to start. Absolutely amazing. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, do you know what? Oh my God, this particular person in your life, that person means to you a lot. Is going to so badly need your advice. Oh my God. There is this person that is going to be struggling You know, that person, is this person, maybe it's a younger person, maybe it's a younger spirit, or it's maybe somebody who's like really unexperienced, you know. This person is really gonna be struggling. That person is gonna be thinking, somebody very close to you, otherwise I wouldn't see this person. That person will be thinking a lot about their future, and they will be planning something. When it comes to their future, they will be planning something, and as soon as you hear that they're planning something when it comes to their future, like a really big step, they are going to stumble upon some kind of a problem, some kind of a difficulty. And I'm so glad that you're going to go forward and you're going to give like a really amazing advice to this person, my gorgeous Torini. You really are going to do something very, very special here, you know, by giving this advice to this person. You know, to be quite honest with you, because you are going to make this person's life so much easier. You're going to make your life so much easier, and you are going to point this person towards, you know, the right direction, because otherwise this person would, you know, do something wrong. I don't know how to say this, and then you just wouldn't be able to forgive this to yourself later on, my gorgeous Torini. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. And also at around the end of this week, I can tell you that there is gonna be somebody, oh my God, it's really going to surprise you. Oh my God, somebody is going to surprise you at around the end of this week. Somebody who you haven't seen in a very long time. Somebody who you haven't seen in years. It's about to knock on your door, or it's about to give you a call, or it's about to send you a message. And I think it really is to do with a certain person that moved away like very, very long time ago, you know, and now this person is about to return into your place, into your city, and this person is somebody who has got a very special place in your heart. This person is about to pleasantly surprise you, and you really genuinely are going to feel so happy to see this person. But this person has got a very special message for you, you know, very special message, that there is something that you forgot about doing, and it's gonna come through this person like one of the greatest reminders ever. You know, something official, something important you're gonna need to do. Something like a legal, official, important, you know, maybe even something to do with a court or something like that. There is something so official. It's got a little bit of everything. Something so official you're gonna be reminded that you need to do. And otherwise, if you don't, this is going to result in you having like a really big and unnecessary loss in the future. You will just lose something that you should never lose, something that belongs to you, something that should always belong to you. So this is why this is going to be so important. I mean, come on, how important this reminder is going to be. So now, my gorgeous Torini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to be your tarot card of the week. Let's just see. I don't know what that voice was, yeah, by the way, yeah. So I'm just gonna see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. Well, there you go, Hermit mode. Look at this baby. It just turned by itself. So you are gonna have this moment where you're gonna feel really drawn in. You're gonna feel like you want to spend some time by yourself. The energy is gonna seem really heavy. Maybe it's gonna be the whole day that you're gonna feel like that. Maybe you're just gonna be, I think it's gonna be the whole day when you're gonna feel really weird this week. One day you're gonna feel really bizarre, you're gonna feel really strange, and you will cancel some kind of plans, or you will cancel some kind of a plan that you had for that particular day, because you're just not gonna feel like you want to continue with that plan. Maybe it's to do with some kind of a socializing or something like that, something completely unimportant, and you're gonna cancel this plan, and you're gonna decide to stay at home, you know, and you are gonna, because you're gonna have this hermit mode, and you really are going to be thinking a lot, you know, and what's gonna come to you, you see an insight. You're just going to have such an important insight, my gorgeous Torini, at the same time, and this insight is going to this insight is, oh my God, oh God, this is going to be so hard to say. This insight is going to remind you of certain things that you haven't done correctly. you got certain things wrong. Like within the last few months, you got certain things wrong about certain people, and you were really kind of wasting your energy. You were misdirecting your energy, and you slowed down such an important process that you can gain and you will get out of so much. This is going to be so beneficial for you. But like this, you also went against yourself. Oh my God, I'm sorry, this probably doesn't make sense, but there was something that you were doing within the last few months, my gorgeous Torini. You got certain people wrong, you got certain situation wrong. Maybe you were saying certain things to certain people that weren't nice, and at the same time you slowed down some kind of a process that you shouldn't have slowed down at all. And this is like kind of going against yourself, because the process that you slowed down, you know, it just like kind of slowed down certain things coming to you, monetary things, when it comes to money and when it comes to things like that. So now you're gonna realize, this is gonna be an insight, that maybe you were accusing certain people of something, or you thought that certain people have done something that they haven't done. You just have to move past that. You just need to avoid this. And you need to do everything in your power to carry on with the process that was postponed, the process that was slowed down, that it's going to be extremely beneficial for you, especially financially. Hello, my gorgeous people. I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions, and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a Full Moon Fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello, my gorgeous people. Just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions. And the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.